Rinoa, seriously? You done fucked up. Anyway, welcome to Final Fantasy VIII Part 21. And yeah, for those of you who missed the last part, Quistis actually had some sort of remorse for chewing out Rinoa for coming up with a plan that, while it seems good on paper, it's reckless, it's stupid, because after all, it's the sorceress. So, what does this chucklehead do? Try to commence with said plan. At the same time, the Gateway team is locked in her room, courtesy of the time lock Caraway put on his house. See, when I said in part 2 that Rinoa's family, they're good strategists, but there's always someone screwing up the plan, I meant that. And Rinoa pretty much screwed up her father's plan, ergo screwing up any chances of Seed succeeding in freeing Galbadia and Timber from Victor Deling and the sorceress. In other words, Rinoa should have just sat her ass down like Quistis told her to do. But no, she's gonna try to confront the sorceress. You know what? I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna bring her over there to confront the sorceress. And if that bitch force chokes you, Rinoa, that's good for you. Okay, I thought there was something wrong, but no, there isn't. It just paused for a little bit. And yeah, you can walk. And you also gave away your position by telling her exactly who you are. Oh my god. You think she's just gonna let you pin something on her? Do you honestly think she's gonna let you pin something on her? Nope. Unfortunately, Rinoa should have learned better. Oh shit! I was kidding about the force choke! She's literally using the force! Oh lord! And she's force choking her! Good lord! I was kidding about the force choke, I really was! Those are some ragdoll physics for a PS1 game. Anyway, we've seen Sorceress Ida back in part 13, if I'm not mistaken, as she took Cypher away. Now, she's about to cause some more calamity. Oh, and just so we're clear, yeah. While the Sorceress does have a cleavage window and all that, she's kinda beautiful in a refined way. Still doesn't stop Irvine from looking. Trust me on that. But anyway, actually that would be the one thing that would stop Irvine from actually shooting people. Well, that and one other thing. Irvine's a young kid shooting people. Yeah, but now the sorceress is coming out, but here's an unexpected change in plans. Instead of gutting down the sorceress during her speech, now Rinoa is literally in the captivity of the sorceress, and she's just as dazed and confused, while Idia is saying, "Lowlifes! Shameless filthy worms! How you celebrate my ascension with such joy, hailing the very one whom you condemn for generations! Have you no shame? What happened to the evil, ruthless sorceress from your fantasies? I'll tell you what happened. She got launched on the moon!" Oh, sorry. A little bit too soon. Anyway, The fact is, the sorceress is now proclaiming that she is the ruler of Galbadia. And unfortunately, President Deling is not needed at all. And everyone celebrates. And there was much rejoicing. And that's where Deling's going to be for the rest of the game. Sort of. Well, actually for the rest of this disc. But anyway. In short, Idia has now proclaimed that she is the ruler of all mankind. And there's not a damn thing anybody can do about it. And to make things even worse, Idia is going to do, well, one other thing that will jeopardize this mission. Summon creatures to kill Rinoa. Yep. So thanks to Rinoa's stupidity, Rinoa got herself in over her head. She's a mindless puppet who is about to be attacked by monsters. I'm not trying to be a jerk, guys. I know there's some people who actually like Rinoa, but sorry. One thing is perfectly clear. Rinoa should not have went after the sorceress. I know it's a brave move, but she's using a weapon that you have to actually get up close to attack her with. Meanwhile, Quistis' group is still stuck in Rinoa's room. Meaning, you'll have to investigate in order for you to, well actually you have to wait till these two guys investigate before you find a way out. I mean, look at me. Well, actually what you're supposed to do is examine the shelf and then examine the statue after you get the glass off of the shelf. But you gotta wait until Selphie and Zell actually discovers how you do it. Yep. Until then, I will be right back. And I am back. Now, we are about to wait for the appropriate time to get the glass off the shelf. As you see in the painting signifies that the statue needs a glass off of the shelf to be put in its hand. And again, I'm gonna have to wait literally until Zell gets over to that spot and investigates the statue. Till then, I would have to actually investigate the shelves, get the wine glass, put the glass in the statue, and be on our merry way. But unfortunately, it's taking way too long for the characters to get over there. And I keep going back and forth. Kind of a stupid move on my part. But yes, we will be getting out of here, so trust me, the whole part is not going to be us trapped in here. I promise you that. In fact, I cut out, like, those two just wandering around, looking under the table and stuff. That's what they were doing when they could have just gone straight here. So all we have to do now is look at the statue, and the next thing we're going to have to do is, again, get the wine glass off of the shelf. Now, sorry if I sound repetitive or anything, And yeah, let me just put it to you like this. I've had a rough day. I mean, I fell asleep in the middle of recording and came back a day later. Oh, there it goes. But yeah, when it comes down to actual recording this part, it was really a rough day recording this part too, because the part just... I was standing still for a couple of moments, and that's why I made some edits in this part. Because originally, it was actually 23 minutes. Because, yeah, I fell asleep in the middle of recording. So now, let us go on ahead and go into the secret passage. Now, let's also put some GFs onto, oh, god damn it. No. Put the GFs on Squall. Oh, damn it. There we go. Good. Now that we've got the GFs, let's check for a second. Everything's good on that end. Yeah. I also have to power up the brothers as well. Let's make sure everything's good. I'm gonna switch over the card because I'm gonna card a couple of people. Well, enemies, hopefully. Now, mind you, since Selfie is the strongest person on the team, yeah, I'm just making sure that both GFs got there. Mind you, since Selfie is the strongest person on the team, that means Selfie's level is the base level of all the enemies in the vicinity. She's alright, so she doesn't have anything. Oh, she does have something junction. I hope she does. Let's put Kiraga here, and then we're good to go. Now, this little place has an intricate puzzle. Let's climb down. And yes, it's going to be the area where Laguna and Company visited. Back in part 6, if I'm not mistaken. Yes. Anyway. No, actually it was a little bit further than that, but that's the point. We'll have to try to interact with this pinwheel. And that can be rather tedious because of the fact that you have to be at a certain spot to interact with it. Now then, we've got ourselves some new monster creepers, or is that creeps? Whatever the case is, these monsters normally use confuse, and they use some really painful attacks as well. But they normally use physical attacks and confuse if you're not careful. And of course they can actually hit you for really high damage because of the fact of Selfie's level if Selfie was on your team. If Rinoa is on your team, well, so if Rinoa is on your team, then, Rinoa would be the one with the higher level. But since she's not, on my playthrough anyway, Selfie is the one with the highest level, so you gotta be careful. And as soon as you walk into the sewer system, the parade starts. Sorry for frame rate drops, ladies and gentlemen. It's gonna happen because Steve. and because apparently Muvave can't record Steam too well. Hey, but I'm giving it my damnedest. You know, this could be Hyperdimension Neptunia, which I do plan to do in the near future, but at the same time, that game tends to crash. All three of them, by the way. They're really good to play, it's just the fact that, like with most Steam products, they tend to crash right when you're in the middle of playing. So yeah, that's going to be troublesome to try to play those three games. Meanwhile, Irvine is waiting for Irvine found the right opportunity to break into the gate now that the parade has started. And the worst part is, it is 7:45, and the freaks have come out at night. They even do the freaks come out at night dance too. And look, there's Cypher waving around his toy gunblade as if he's done something awesome. What a pansy. Anyway, just follow Irvine and try to keep close. Now we're going to go into the building and take the same route Rinoa did. So let's go ahead and switch GFs because we're about to get into a boss battle. And I'm gonna have to wait for Squall and Irvine to climb up once you examine the boxes, because both of them will climb up at the same time. Alright. Made it. Now let's go on ahead and save Rinoa because we're going to need to. Because after all, that girl is indeed high maintenance. No, my voice isn't monotone, in case you're wondering. It's not. And no, I'm not bored. Like I said, been through a lot. Alright. As we know now that person I've friended here is now playing Darius Burst, we are going to climb up this area here, and hopefully we can get to Rinoa. I do believe this is the area that leads to the Sorceress's Chamber. And Victor the Ling is still there. Too bad there's not a crouch button in this game. Let's go on ahead and heal Irvine because, yeah, boss battle, and I need him at full health. Yeah, and actually, now that I think about it, I find it awesome. I find this absolutely awkward. That's what I'm trying to say. That Rinoa would be in the party, even though Rinoa is nowhere to be seen. Alright, let's go this way, and let's go save Rinoa. We could just skip her, but nah. It's boss time. This is only Irvine and Squall, which makes me question why in the hell did I take the GF off of Selfie, because we're immediately going to be going back to the gate team later. But, with these guys right here, quickly use, what was it again? Oh yeah, quickly use Shiva. Because last time I checked, these things are weak to ice. As you can wholeheartedly see here. but be careful. They'll score critical hits, and not only that, their magic is pretty powerful. Good news is, though, since they're bosses, they're actually locked at level 23. So Irvine will still have a chance, even though he's low level. I want to take this minute to tell you all, if you're going to go grinding, again, while it is good to grind for levels, I recommend you don't. And of course, oh, I didn't even know, I forgot those guys are also weak to lightning too. Of course, I take those guys down real easily. And Squall is literally at level 28. But Rinoa, who is scared, is finally going to get up and realize reality, that she should have listened to Quistis. But this part is where we're going to end. And next week, we're going to start the beginning of the end of Disc 1. As Rinoa contemplates her reckless move, and Squall blows her off again. This is Irvine 985. See you guys in part 22, where we try to get the Gateway team through the sewers and hopefully into position. See you guys next time. This part is going to cut off right about here. Or at least it should cut off right about here. Oh, wait a minute. Attention, Tamor shoppers. Aw, oh, damn. A little bit too late for that joke. Ah, well. Where we need to go is that hatch right there, and that's where it's gonna